Hello and welcome to space. Check this thing out. This is M3, Messier object number 3, also known as NGC 5272. It is a globular cluster in the constellation of, I think this is called Canis Venatici. It was discovered by Charles Messier in 1764 and resolved into stars by William Herschel around 1784. So, yeah, I read that Charles mistook it as a nebula and couldn't actually resolve the stars himself, and it took until 20 years later for William to figure it out with his telescopes. Hello, how's it going? We're looking at a globular cluster right now. This is M3. This cluster is one of the largest and brightest, and is made up of around 500,000 stars. I'll get it back in center. There it is. Cool. It is located at a distance of about 33,900 light years away from Earth. So wait, that means that the photons that are coming from these stars are 33,900 years old, and they're getting streamed all over Instagram right now. Woohoo! That's so cool. Alright, looks like we still got some pretty good focus. Yeah, I can still make out plenty of those stars. I won't play with the focus just yet. M3 has an apparent magnitude of 6.2, making it visible to the naked eye under dark sky conditions. From a moderate-sized telescope like ours, this cluster is fully defined. It is estimated to be 8 billion years old. I see we're having some focusing issues again, so let's get rid of that. I'm going to increase the background brightness just a bit. Zoom out. Now let's increase the gamma. There, that seems to help a little bit, and we'll recenter it. Cool. Yeah, I think this is the first object that Charles himself discovered. And it's right above Arcturus. So if you're out looking for it in the sky, if you find Arcturus in the sky, which is a pretty easy star to find. If you look at the Big Dipper, the handle, it has an arc to it. Well, if you follow that arc, it'll arc its way to Arcturus. That's the bright star that's all the way out by itself after that, at the end of that arc. And right above that arc, right now for me, it's going to change as the year moves on and the night, goes on. The sky is going to rotate, but right now it's directly above Arcturus. This 8 billion year old, 33,000 light year distant 500,000 star chunk of stars. This thing's red. Space. And I wonder if I can see Hercules. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think I can. All right, I'm going to try and jump over to a different globular cluster really quick. Let's see. M3, you were cool. All right, here we go. There it is. Got some light pollution out there, but this is M13. This is the Hercules Globular Cluster. What's up, small town? How's it going? Hola. We're looking at the Hercules right now. This is the same cluster we were looking at last night. We just got done looking at M3. I'm going to play with this focus just a wee bit. There we go. That's better. Micro focusers. And yeah, here's 300,000 stars. So if you've never seen a globular cluster, here you go. This is the second one we've done so far in this video. That's really cool. There's actually about 150 of them in the sky. Hello, Wolf. We're looking at M13, a globular cluster in the sky. It's outside. This is actually not in the sky. It's outside of our galaxy. It goes around our galaxy like a moon goes around a planet, and we have about 150 of these little things going around our galaxy. I've heard you can actually measure how big a galaxy is by counting how many globular clusters are floating around it. I moved the telescope, sorry. What have I done? Stay still. There we go. Ooh, a little dizzying. Yep, outside of our galaxy. What? Oh, how am I so informed about all these things? I love reading about them. They're so fun to read about. Carl Sagan is one of my favorite authors, and his book Cosmos is really fun. They talk about all sorts of cool space stuff. And then Neil deGrasse Tyson's book Astrophysics for People in a Hurry, that's another good one. Highly recommend it. It's only like 190 something pages, I think, and you could blast through it. It's awesome. And it catches you up to speed. And then you can also take online courses too, for free, and learn about all this stuff. And thank you. Oh yeah, dude. Gotta get that Sagan. Actually, I think he even talks about, Carl Sagan talks about this specific cluster in the first episode of Cosmos from the 1980 series. He talks about, I want to say M13 itself, and says it's 300,000 suns. each one of these, oh yeah, he calls it like a beehive or something. And each bee is a sun. Oh yeah, it's so cool. Okay. I'm going to try and go back to M3 now, real quick. Let's see if I can do it. I found it once. We're going to go back to that other cluster. So, let's see. We're going to take a pit stop at Arcturus. It might be real bright. Let's see. There is Arcturus. A very bright star. That's so cool. Wowzers. And it's good to stop here so that we can try and mess with the focus if we have to. If it was out of focus, we would see more than 4 points off that star. Hello, how are you? No, you're right on time. A wizard is never late. You arrive precisely when they mean to.
It's chilly out
It's a
here.
little chilly, yeah.
This is my nice toasty car. What are you looking at?
Right now I'm looking at Arcturus.
Oh.
Arcturus? I think I got a good, yeah, I think that's good focus right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna go jump over to another globular cluster, M3. I'm going up. All right, tell me if you see anything in there.
Yes. Cute. It looks small.
Is it staying in focus? Oh, we got a little... You're freezing, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so cold. Actually, it's probably because I'm like in my work clothes. I'm not very bundled.
So I read that this is the first. We'll wrap up real quick here. I'm almost
No,
done.
I mean you can stay as long as you want. I just probably won't stay long.
No, it's all right. I'm almost done. So I found out that this is actually the first object that Charles Messier looked at.
Oh, cool.
That he cataloged in his catalog back in like 1760 something, 64. Oh, I already messed up. 62 or something. And then it was William Herschel who was able to resolve it into actual stars 20 years later with his telescope. So, yeah, he thought it was just like a nebula when he first looked at it.
Oh, cool.
Charles did.
Mm-hmm.
Loser. No.
And wait, but it's M3?
M3. Yeah, I know, right?
So what's
like
1 and 2?
I don't know.
If this is the first one,
M1 is
3?
the Crab Nebula, and M2 I think is another globular cluster. But right, like I think
Not to just like call him out like that.
I
But
wonder if it was like revised later on, perhaps even after he died.
maybe, yeah.
So maybe the catalog that we use today wasn't exactly the first catalog that was written. That's my guess. I have no idea though. I'm just trying to defend Charles, you know, my boy. But yeah, that's like a really cool little cluster, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute.
And yeah, we were just looking at Hercules.
I love Hercules.
You want to go back to that? Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, darn it.
Seems to be a lot of stray light or something there.
Yeah, I just gotta drop the gamma. a bit.
Globular clusters are so cool.
Yeah. I think they're probably one of my favorite things to look at.
Yeah, that's just like so cool that there's just like this clump of stars. Oh, that worked really well.
Yeah, I really need to build that shade. It's going to help out so much. I was trying to look at a galaxy over there towards the sodium lights, and I couldn't even see them. But then I stood in front of the telescope, and voila, I could.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we'll have to fix that. All right. Time to wrap it up. Gotta go, y'all. Thanks for checking out these globular clusters with me. Us. I love those little stars. Mm-hmm. They are like little bees in a hive.
I feel like it looks like a pile of glitter on a black table.
Or like the description on the Meade telescope, salt and pepper on, a little bit of salt on a table. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Stay spacey. Ooh. Oh, there's a meteor about to hit us. Oh no, what's gonna happen? We're gonna